Okay, so we're live here with Dr. Emil. Dr. Emil is a really good friend of mine. He's a Solana influencer, somebody known for a really long time. For anybody who's maybe in VV or OMI, I actually met him. He used to sell gyms and really trustworthy guy. You didn't need an escrow if you're dealing with Doctor. And I call him Doctor because he is an actual doctor. So, he's a real life doctor. He's from Russia. How you doing today, Emil?
I'm good, thank you very much. Yeah, Ron is one of my most trusted person in the Web ecosystem. We used to trade gems for a very long time, and from our like second transaction, we just stopped using any escrow system. I was just sending the gems. We've been just doing the things straight away. Yeah, what a wonderful time it was.
It was. I mean, we became really good friends. Always stayed in touch. I
Yeah.
was really happy. You kind of went off and did your own thing. I kind of went off and did mine. We still keep in touch. You're more on Discord. I'm more on Telegram. But yeah, it's good to see you out there and doing your thing with Solana, which is why you're here. So
Yeah.
tell everybody a little bit about yourself, Emil.
So yeah, my name is Emil. I'm 28. I've been in the space for the last, I guess, 4 years. Just started like slowly with Vivi, and then as soon as it got blocked in Russia and Turkey, I moved on to something else. Been looking and trying to find myself in the ecosystem, and then I ended up on Solana. Why I chose Solana? Because it is accessible, it is easy, the wallets, the speed of transaction, the if you check there's the decentralization score, and according to the decentralization score, it is one of the most decentralized blockchains on the like in the ecosystem, and that's why I love Solana so much. So the level of there's a big difference between the communities of Solana and Ethereum. I'm not gonna touch it too deeply, but I'm very into Solana NFTs as well, because the art level on those NFTs is just different level. Yeah, and I love the vibes, I love the people around it, I love the projects on that. Recently it's not been performing so good, but yeah, for the last 1 month it is booming. The people are on the Twitter, in the Discord, are super loud, and I'm really happy to see that we are getting so much attention from the side, and I'm really happy to see that people on Solana really deserve that.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it's when you're going to med school in Turkey and they banned it in Turkey and then they banned it in Vivi, that is, and that's kind of what led you into Solana because you like the community over there on Magic Eden and everything like that. So who knows if Vivi hadn't have done what they done, you may never even got into Solana. So
Definitely. So the thing is, at the end of the day, Vivi is something, somehow is centralized.
very
Um, it's a company, it's a corporation. There, you
yeah
don't have an ability, to do whatever you want to do. But on Solana, if you purchase an NFT, it is your NFT. You cannot say the same thing with the Vivi, because, for example, I have a big Vivi account with my golden moments, and it's all blocked, and I cannot even get an access to that.
hmm
So, there's always this danger, but still, it was wonderful, wonderful time.
yeah you got me into it, and in the bear market, I picked up a few Solana NFTs. That's one thing I hadn't done too well on yet, but you never know. I still like them, and I like them now because when I tell people this all the time: when something blows up, you can't go back in time and buy it. Then you have to be ahead of these things.
Yeah,
And the,
yeah,
the, the reason why I've liked Solana this whole bear market is it was obvious to me if there was another level one blockchain that was going to step up like Ethereum did this market cycle, it was going to be Solana. AVAX was kind of out there at the end of the last market. I kind of favored AVAX, but it was obvious to me that it was going to be Solana. A lot of people FUD the tech. It seems like, and
yeah.
I'm not a blockchain aficionado. I don't know if you want to touch on that some, because I heard they did an upgrade recently that should stop the network outages and stuff like that. But do you have any opinions on the tech compared to other blockchains or the upgrade?
So I'm not into the technical part too much, but what I can say about Solana, when you think about any blockchain, the biggest thing, there are some attractive things about blockchains people want to have. For example, speed of transaction on
Yeah.
Solana. If I'm gonna send you a Solana, you're gonna receive it like in a second. It's the first thing. The second thing, um, it's one of the most decentralized network out there. The third thing, there's a massive community around those NFT projects, and most of technical, how would I say it? So a lot of new things happening in across different blockchains came out first on Solana. For example, I don't know if you know or not, but in on Ethereum there was time when there was zero royalty on the marketplaces.
I don't
It
remember that
all
with
came,
Ethereum, but I've seen it unfold in Solana with Magic Eden this market
yeah,
cycle. I saw how they went to the zero. It was a big thing with the community and everything like that.
yeah, and this first happened on Solana. So a lot of things happen first on Solana, and and then migrate to different networks. So in a sense of scalability, in a sense of attracting more new people, Solana, in my opinion, is the easiest blockchain, is the most attractive blockchain. That's why I'm so bullish. As a newcomer into the space, the most important thing you want to know is how to onboard quickly. So remember when we've been talking with you for the first time about Solana, it took me like 5 minutes to onboard you on Solana. I quickly sent you the link of the Phantom wallet. You just downloaded it straight away, and you already had a wallet on Solana. So you can have it on your phone, on your computer. You can mint NFTs through your phone, through your computer. And when you go on the marketplace, you can see collections which are not only for crypto heads. There are some family collections like Claynosaurs. There are some collections for the kids, for this and that. So in my opinion, this is like, I'm bullish.
So what's some product? And I like Solana too. My large cap alt video, Solana, I think was number 6. So I've been Solana was definitely a buyer, $8. I bought it all the way up to $20, and I like it for this cycle for sure. What's some projects that besides Solana coming out in the ecosystem that you might could drop on here for this market cycle that you like?
So I'm not looking at this point. I don't have actually too much time to look at the other blockchains or projects, but what I can see, there's a lot of hype around Injective, the
Mhm.
blockchain. So people say that the Injective is remember in the last cycle there was like Ethereum was the top and the second blockchain was the Solana. So now they say that it's Solana and the second blockchain which is income and uprising, it is Injective.
It's
Yeah.
funny you said. I
I'm
think
not.
I had Injective right under Solana in the in my large cap video, but just in the Solana ecosystem, like what kind of projects are you looking forward to this market cycle?
You mean on Solana?
Yeah, just on Solana.
So the thing is, since Solana pumped so massively over the last 2 months, there are no new projects emerging right now. There are no projects minting at this point on Solana because people are in doubts about if the price is going to hold, if the price of one sol is going to hold. So for the last 1 or 2 months, there was not a single good mint on Solana,
Mm.
but there are a lot of wonderful secondary marketplace at this moment. And second thing I'm gonna unfold is that there are a lot of shit coins pumping at this point on Solana. Especially Bonk. What I'm gonna say, the Bonk is the alpha. Bonk has the same market cap as the Dogecoin used to have back in the previous cycle before it became massive.
So
You
you think
know,
it still has room to grow? You still has room to run, you think?
yeah, it definitely has a lot of room to go because since Solana is leading the this like microball, or is it macroball? I'm not sure. I don't know. So Solana is leading this cycle, and since Solana is leading this cycle, the
And,
biggest shitcoin on Solana, Bonk, is pumping as well. Yeah,
and what BONK? That's what it is.
BONK. That's
Okay,
true. Yeah,
yeah, I'm gonna
that's
type that in the comments for anybody who wants to look that up. So somebody asked a question, and I know you're not a real blockchain guy. He said how does Solana compare to Immutable?
yeah,
And Immutable is more of a layer two, but they compare in the fact that they're cheap, they're easy to use, they're
yeah.
fast, and they got some NFT things going on. So one of the main thing I think that you could drop up here is talking about the Solana NFTs. And for anybody who doesn't know, Solana has had days where they had more NFT volume than ETH. Um, so there's the main marketplace is called Magic Eden for anyone who's not familiar with Solana NFTs. And tell us a little bit about the state of the union with Solana NFTs, Emil.
So Solana NFTs. So you talked about the marketplace, which is called Magic Eden. Now the Magic Eden is the second biggest marketplace on Solana. You know, it got replaced by other marketplace, which look like almost exactly like Blur for Ethereum.
I didn't
It's
even know
called,
that. I still thought it was Magic Eden.
yeah, Tensor. It's
Mm.
tensor.trade. So
Okay.
if you go on the Tensor, you can see like all of the collections there, the most popular ones by the volume, by the price, and all of those things. And actually, Tensor has a collection, has an NFT collection, which is called Tensorians. Now it got pumped. So it's always not too easy to actually talk about projects when they are already pumped.
Yeah,
But
I know how it
Tensorians
is.
is one of those projects which was always under radars, but it was one of the biggest projects on Solana. So let me tell you just quickly about the top three, top four biggest
Yeah,
and
absolutely, for sure.
biggest collections on Solana. So number one at this moment is Mad Lads. So Mad Lads represents a wallet which is called Backpack. Backpack is one of the next gen crypto wallet. It is multi-chain. You can deposit your Solana, Ethereum, I don't know, Matic, like whatever coin you have into that wallet. It's going to be secure. It has a lot of widgets inside this wallet. So the biggest NFT project is the project behind this wallet, which is called Mad Lads.
And that's bigger
Uh,
than D Gods.
it's like, yeah, it's like a modern era D gods. Yeah, Mad Lads, they just replaced actually the place of the D gods. They are modern era D gods, and actually the good difference been spotted between these two collections, which is, in the top bear market, D gods left Solana. And almost at the same time, Mad Lads minted.
So
So
so D Gods aren't on Solana anymore.
no, they are not on Solana
Okay,
anymore.
I didn't
They
know that because when I was buying some, they were the top NFT project, and I thought they were just on other chains, but I thought they were still on Solana. So they just straight bridged to another chain.
they
Okay.
bridged they bridged to Ethereum, and they lost their volume, they lost their hype, they lost a lot of things by bridging, but it happened over time. Still, I'm not blaming DGods for doing so, because it's an experiment, and I'm always in and bullish for any experiment
Mhm.
trying to bridge. But there's just big difference between these two collections. There's, on one hand, there's DGods who left Solana on the top bear market when one Solana cost like $8, and there's another project which is called um, I forgot the second project, which is called Mad Lads, which minted on Solana almost at the same time. So I would definitely keep an eye on Mad Lads. They just recently broke the floor of 100 Solana per NFT, and I would definitely hold it for a longer time scale, because they are opening their own DEX, not only DEX, actually trading platform. They're opening their own trading platform.
So what other are OK Bears? That's another one, right? There's a few up there that look good, like that I could definitely see popping. OK Bears was one of them. What are some?
It was, yeah. It is not. It is only. It was only backed with the hype. I never liked OK Bears because they never had actually a product behind the collection. On Solana ecosystem, people always expect an NFT to have some backbone.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
some people, it might be some hype and community behind the project, and for the most people, it is something, some utility behind it.
Yeah.
So, for example, right now there is another big collection which is called Clanosaurs.
Clanosaurs?
Clanosaurs. Yeah, this is like the second top collection on Solana right now. It's actually very beautiful collection if you go ahead and check that. So Clanosaurs is developed by people from Netflix, Disney, and all of those cinema studios. They just got together, the animators, they just got together and build up a project. It was the first project of this scale, like of the Hollywood people coming on Solana. And they're actually building a big team, and they started. Do you know a collection called Pudgy Penguins on Ethereum?
I've seen it. Yeah.
They have a lot of hype on the Instagram. They are selling their own plushies, their own toys, and the Clanosaurs are actually following the same path. They starting the marketing behind the plushies. They started selling the dinosaur plushies, and they're just unbelievable. They're good,
doing good.
So yeah. Right now I'm talking about the projects which just been struggling during the bear market, but now they're performing quite good. The other project I want to talk about is, for example, the Heist. The Heist is a play to earn game on Solana.
How do you spell that? I'm gonna put it in the comments. Like a heist.
It's HEIST, Haste.
Okay, I put that in the comments for anybody who wants to check that out. So somebody asked in the comments, which do you like better, Matic versus Solana? I assume you like Solana since you're into the ecosystem a lot. Matic's good too. Matic's building on a lot. I would say Matic and Solana are two of the top projects in the game.
Are good. I would definitely say that. I'm not a blockchain maxi.
Yeah,
I'm not blockchain maxi. I'm wherever the liquid is, I'm trying to squeeze that. I'm following I'm following the liquid. So wherever liquidity goes, I'm there. But I'm looking at the backbone of the blockchain. So when I look at the Matic, I see it's actually not that bad. It's also fast. There are a lot of people there. As I remember, Reddit NFTs are also based on the Matic on the Polygon blockchain. So whenever I see good projects on Polygon, I definitely always try to subscribe and follow that stuff. Yeah,
I think you're going to see Polygon and Solana both build out ecosystems this market cycle and both be very, very successful.
Very successful. Yeah. I definitely love them both. But for me, like, even though I'm not blockchain maxi, I would definitely say Solana is, for me, is the top priority right at this point.
So what's some? Go ahead.
So I wanted to say that if you want to ask me about like the projects on Solana, it's over like the last 2 months, and I'm talking about the upcoming project. It's very quiet for the upcoming projects. I cannot even name you even one at this point, which is
that's very important to me though, to say that, because that means there will be a time within the next month or two, and that's when the new stuff will start popping off. And this is what always happens to me. I was in some of these good projects early, like playable games and games for a living, and then they pump, and then everybody asks me, should I buy them? And if you gotta take a chance to buy the stuff before it pumps.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, at this point, the people who've been on the peak bear market with Solana, they are being rewarded, because it is at this point, it is airdrop season on Solana. So, for example, we have an upcoming airdrop of Pith, which is Oracle for, I don't know what is that actually, to be honest, but they are going to airdrop some tokens for the people who've been making transactions during the peak bear market on Solana blockchain. There's also going to be airdrop from Jupiter. It's DEX platform on Solana. It's actually number 4 DEX platform by volume across all the blockchains. So they're going to
recap to make sure everybody heard it, because these are airdrops. I mean, it's free money he's talking about. So
free money. Yeah.
Yeah. What was the two you just said?
So Pith, it's Pyth. Yeah, Pith. And the other one is called Jupiter, and the token is going to be called JUP. JUP. Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah, so it is, people who've been there struggling and surviving during the peak bear, when this one Solana cost like $8-9, they are getting rewarded, and this is actually attracting a lot of attention across other blockchains.
Let me ask you this: when new projects do start coming out on Solana, where's a place people can go to find that out? Because that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the new stuff. Where does all this kind of stuff live?
So all of the Discord and Twitter. Yeah. Discord and Twitter. Yeah. For me, my journey on Solana is actually quite is I had like bad times and good times, but it all was part of a research for me. If you are out there trying to learn something new or discover for yourself opportunities on different blockchains, just try stuff. Just dive in, buy things, and then you will like get the sense, get the feeling, and then you'll dive deeper. In my world, there's if you don't try, you will never understand, you will never learn. So the best thing the person wants to do when he's onboarding on the blockchain, just hop in, download the wallet. On Solana it is Backpack wallet or it is Phantom wallet. Just download any of those and buy NFTs. That's it. I mean,
that's what I did. You first told me on, and I got the Critters Cult NFTs. Yeah, I got a few of those. It was super easy. Yeah, it was so easy. So somebody asked in the comments, what your Twitter was. So I pasted that down in the comments for anybody who wants to follow Emil on Twitter. He also has
definitely. Give me just a second. So it is Cine Boy. Let me just spell it. It's CI.
I put it in the description. I commented your link in the comments.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. So tell me, Ron. Tell me. So first, how's this? You're into low cap projects, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Low cap degen.
Are there anything on the radar?
Well, I said going into this week, the 2 projects I like to pump have that had great fundamentals. I like one of them a lot on chart. Another one I liked okay on chart. Were Change and Medicaid, and both of them pumped pretty good this week. Or Medicaid started pumping today, so those are 2 I kind of had in my back pocket, because then when people ask you, it's kind of like, do you say, just kind of what you were talking about with NFTs, do you say things that have kind of already gone up? Because I was telling people, well, I still think playable games at this price is the bull token is still a great, value if you're looking for bull market holding. But hell, that went up today. That had another huge green candle.
Remember we looked for the casino back then, very low cap casino.
Mm-hmm.
You remember? I just forgot the name.
I don't remember it either. I try to forget some of the stuff we did at the end of the bull market to try to put that out of my memory. Somebody asked if you're familiar with POG NFTs on Sol.
Pog NFTs. Let me
Yeah,
check what is
POG.
POG. POG Digital. Let me check it. I'm not familiar with those. Let me see. POG NFTs. Oh, I remember it. I remember the casino. It is Asset. Remember? ACD.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with it. Do you? Or is that one you like? Okay,
What?
is that one that you like pretty good? That
No, no, no. Remember the low cap casino we together have been looking for like a 1 year ago. It's ACED,
Oh, okay.
ACED.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No,
So
I'm not familiar with POG NFTs on Sol actually. I'm sorry. Yeah.
what would be like, say, your best Solana NFT for somebody who's looking to hold for the bull market? To say Solana NFTs have a run up, what would be your best Solana NFT under like $200?
Under $200.
Yeah,
Let me
so you don't have
just
to
go.
worry about recent price action if it's pumped recently, just because this somebody wants to buy it and take a flyer on one that Solana NFT is going to have a run for the bull market. They want to put a couple in a Phantom wallet, just forget about it, kind of like I have with the Critters Coal and the Wolf Financial. I have that one too.
Yeah.
So we're the current state of the union, less than $200. Give us maybe two options if you can, three if possible.
Yeah, I will give you a few options
Okay.
actually. Below $200. $200 is like around like 2-3 Solana, right? So in my opinion, for $200, the best project you can buy at this point is Elixir. It's Elixir Ovals, right? It's ELIXIR Elixir. So it is a collection during the top bear. They minted during the top bear market. They've been performing quite good, but they lost a little bit hype at this point. They are below 2 Solana at this moment, and I'm definitely looking forward for it to pump like further on. I'm very bullish on this collection. Like this is one of like now it's for me it's number one collection before $200 definitely.
Gotcha.
Elixir.
I'm gonna pick one up. Not financial advice for anybody else, but I'm gonna pick one up.
Cool. Another collection. Let me just go ahead and check something really cool below $200. This is a very good question, actually. This is a very good question, Ron.
Yeah, because it can be hard to answer like what to buy right now. That's what everybody wants to know. So I always tell people it depends on what your goals are. And I think
There is a collection which is called Tayo Pilots. Tayo Pilots. So Tayo Pilots is a side collection of an ecosystem which is called Tayo. It is backed with a very, very qualified developers on Solana. They produce a lot of technical stuff. They have a platform for minting. They have games. They have a lot of stuff, and they always burn their NFTs. I like actually the burn the deflationary NFTs. So
that's always
Tire Pilot is one of those collections which is deflationary. They from time to time with the money with the revenue they get, they buy Tire Pilots and they burn it.
And how do you spell
Definitely,
that one?
it's TAIYO, Tayo and Pilots. TAIYO. Yeah.
Somebody asked what kind of utility does Elixir NFTs have on Solana? What kind of utility do they offer?
So Elixir, they have a bunch of utilities. One of them is they have a minting platform, and as from what I understand, you get a revenue from that. If you stake your oval, if you stake your Elixir NFT, you get like oval stones, and you can use them when you lend or you borrow your NFTs. So it's a lending borrow protocol on Solana. It's one of the ones which was used the most during the peak bear, and they are actually producing a lot of they're producing a lot of hype just recently, but they couldn't pump as much since then. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know you only had 30 minutes to do this. So if there's any like final thoughts, any projects you want to touch on, any alpha you want to drop, anything like that, or if anybody has any question they want to ask Dr. Emil, to drop in the comments real quick.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna say before I'm gonna drop off. I want I have my own collection which is called White House.
Yep.
Whitehouse.sol. So we have a collection which is called Origins, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you one of our one of ones to you, because Ron, I swear, during the like we know each other for the last 3 years, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at
three
least,
years,
at
three
least.
times. Yeah, and you've been always there for me. And I want to thank you for this opportunity to come here and have a small talk on Solana NFTs. And the second thing I want to give away one of our Origins NFTs to the best question asked on the chat. So you just gonna pick one person who asked like the best question, and let him just drop his Solana wallet. I'm gonna send it straight to him. Can
So
we do that?
yeah, Anwan Kenobi, he was asking a lot of questions, but I think he may have dropped off the screen. You still there? If not, then sorry. So this guy new to me, so I'm not quite sure how to tell who is on the stream. One second. How about oh, he's here. Yeah, he's here. He commented he's here. So yeah,
Cool.
so
Yeah,
I
just
know
send your.
so I know him. He may not have a Solana Phantom wallet. Do you have a Phantom wallet? Just comment yes or no.
Okay, if he doesn't, it's like
Yeah,
2 minutes to create.
yeah,
Let him just create the Phantom wallet. I will send the NFT straight away. Yeah.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I know him, so I'll get you the Solana NFT if you do not have a Phantom wallet set up. Oh, he does, he does. So just drop your address down there, and Dr. Emil will send that to you. And I really appreciate you sending me one of your minted NFTs as well. And I'll definitely
Yeah. I will definitely do. Just
yeah,
send me your wallet, Ron.
I definitely will. I'm gonna save that for sentimental purposes. I don't think I'll sell that one. I'll keep that one.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Yeah,
So
but
yeah, my final words would be, yeah, if you want to try something new out there on the across the blockchains, just hop in, try to buy things, try to sell things, and you will learn. Just investigate, look for it. I know Ron, being a very good investigator himself, he never apes in before he makes his own research. So always Dior,
mm-hmm.
it is my universal advice to everybody. Dior, jump into Twitter, jump in, like, investigate some technicals, some this and that, check sentiment, go ahead, like, and Dior, yeah,
Yeah,
it
for
will
sure.
help you on the longer time scale. It will definitely help you to prosper
Yeah, you
in the
definitely want to
problem.
take a deep dive. If anything, you're putting heavy money in, especially, and still at the end of the day, nothing's a guarantee. You do all the research you want, and sometimes things just happen. But you definitely lower your odds by being educated by things you're invested in. Like that Ator video I just did. You get a chance to check that out?
Yeah. I will definitely check that out today.
That was definitely some deep research on that, and definitely had some help from some of my friends on that one. But
I had a look on your video about the top 10 low cap projects out there, and it was, a lot of research, a lot of time was spent on the research in those. That's why I give a lot of respect to you, Ron.
for sure, I appreciate that. I tell you, I work really hard. I'm not somebody that acts like I just woke up and all this is easy. And I know how to read charts, and I'm just throwing darts at a board and picking right projects. This isn't no accident. I've been preparing for this for a long time. I've had my ear to the ground, the whole market. Me and you never left the space. Never left the space. Bear market came, everybody's leaving. Guys I know went and trade Forex, or people lose interest in crypto, or whatever the case. Me and you were two people that stayed plugged into the space, kept our ear to the ground on what was happening and going on. And here we are, hopefully ready to take advantage of this market cycle.
Amen.
So, oh boy, he put his address down there. So you'll take care of that, and we'll wrap.
Yeah, I will take care of that. So I will send his NFT in the next 50 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
All right. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And thanks for stopping by and doing this, Emil.
Thank you very much, Ron, for having a lovely conversation with me. Thank you.
All right, brother. I see you.
I see.